Alright, hopefully this works. So this is a game where it kind of illustrates how borderline overpowered the Patriot, or T26E5 is, whenever it's top tier. So there are only 4 heavies. There's only one top tier heavy on each team. This guy is not super experienced. I am pretty experienced. We have an E25, which isn't great on this map. So I'm going to basically go to the heavy area because I can just raffle stomp on front of these guys. And also this Tiger one. So Paris is a map where usually lights will go here. I like it as a light to just cross this top area and kind of go YOLO. Some people try to play the middle, but if you play it too early, you can get just sniped out of oblivion like that. Now you can see all of our heavies are just going to base camp, so this is not great. So some of the benefits of the Patriot, it's let me turn down the volume just a little bit. It's got a really great rate of fire and pretty good gun handling, and the base penetration is 230, which is really good for a tier 8 premium. So I really don't have to hit the 2 key, which uses premium ammo. Now I dawdle a lot right here. So the Tiger one, I should take my time and aim more shots, because he's probably not going to be able to pin me, and it seems like he's not even firing in the general direction. So he can only really see from here up, and he can't pin this part, and he probably won't go through my mantlet. Now, every time he turns his tank to the side, if he turns it slightly too far, you'll see the little like aiming indicator right here turn green, which means that I can penetrate him. But if it's going too far to the side, it means it's just gonna an auto ricochet. Alright, so I see that people in my base are just kind of like doing nothing. All of these guys, I can basically hold down W and they won't be able to do anything. W is the go forward key. So I'm gonna try to like three-way or 3-point turn my way across this bridge. That Tiger sneaks up and hits me. But yeah, see how he's angling too much? Now he is shooting my tracks and trying to take off my tracks. I think hopefully to hold me in place, but I'm not entirely sure. And I'm using this column right here as kind of the center of the lower front plate. So this area is pretty easily penetrable by him. So I kind of keep wiggling. Now he's over angled. Okay, so the rest of my team is kind of dying. Like, this guy really hasn't done anything. I should have aimed that one a little bit longer. I didn't have the best RNG early on. That one works pretty well. That one's also kind of a lucky shot. That one makes up for it. So for those who don't know, whenever you move your hull or move your turret, your aiming reticle gets significantly worse, and different tanks have different statistics on how that changes. Now I kinda, at this point I was like, well, maybe I could like go off this ledge and stomp on this guy, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I probably would have died by driving off a cliff. Now I'm telling the AMX-12T, who is let's see, an okay player. I'm telling him to let me lead. Let me go first, because I have the HP to spare, right? He's basically a one-shot for a few of the people on their team. I am not. So I'm going to use auto-aim for a lot of these like low HP, fast-moving tanks at close range. Alright, so right now it's 10-9. Now it's 10-10. And I was like, oh, we're doing okay. Like, I can be a little bit aggressive and not really have too much of a problem. So I take on this SP1C, and I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't like run away, and I could nail one of these shots. And I get a little bit greedy here because the artillery showed up on their team, and I have a particular hatred for artillery. And that shot misses. That was kind of a critical shot because I think I would have been able to shoot at the SP1C again. But I make the kind of executive decision to hit the artillery. Alright, so it's a 2v4 situation right now. And it'll probably be a 1v4 pretty soon. So here's my big mistake, okay? So I start to push in, and then they can have a pincer attack on me. I should have gone around this way into their base, but I didn't. I was getting a little greedy. I was like, oh, maybe I can shoot with the lever. So the 5916, he's going to have a hard time penetrating me frontally. So now I kind of realize, oh shit, I got to really reduce the avenues of attack that people have on me. And I thought that I could be a little cheeky here, and I really wish I didn't take that shot right there. If I would have kept backing up, I would have been okay. So I try to lock the lever in place, but now I see that I have more pressing matters. I don't know what that guy's doing. He bounces off me, and he kind of runs away. So I get that guy as he's running through. Knock that guy out. I'm not sure what the lurver's doing. Get that guy there. Then the lurver penetrates me. Now I should have loaded premium ammo here, because the lurver's upper plate's really good, and now he shoots right down on my hull and gets it. And I'm a little bit upset, but I got 10 kills, which is pretty good. I can show you the end plates. Here we go. So it was an ace tanker, duelist, bruiser, fire for effect. Got a Pools medal, which I've only ever gotten 2 of these. A high caliber, so cause at least 20% of the total damage. And if you look at how much damage was caused, I did like almost 4 times as much as the next person. Then we have all these like shitters down here at the bottom that did nothing. And since I didn't fire any premium rounds, I got I only had to resupply like less than 9,000 for ammunition for taking 35 shots, which is crazy. And I got 100,000. The base experience on this was 1643, which is really high, and a definitely in the ace category. So anyway, there was my second ever Pools medal. Oh, and one other thing, I was this is just a screenshot of it, but I was number 24 in last month of the North American population for this tank. So anyway, thought it might be fun to share that. Thanks.